Okay, sweetie, I'm glad you came in. There has been a lice outbreak, okay? And it's been pretty bad, so let me just put on my gloves really quick, and then I'll take a look. I'll get all your class information later. It's where I'm about to get your scalp looked at, okay? Okay, so I'm just gonna start parting here. Okay. I have to brush your hair out a little bit. Where are you experiencing the most itching? Okay. How long has this been going on for? Okay. Alright, so got your hair brushed out. Let me just take a look here. Okay. Yeah. You definitely have lice. Yep. Yep, I see it right there. Okay. Yeah, we'll get you some done for sure. Clip it up. Let me brush your hair out a little bit. And we'll clip it so that it's exposed. So that way you don't have to explain or try to have a doctor find it. I don't think this is cause for an ambulance, but I think you definitely need to be seen as soon as you get picked up. So just clip here, up here. Okay, just like that, and then this side. Let me brush this side a little bit. It's still looking at me. Do you feel it? Like, is it doing anything? It's just sitting there. You don't feel that. Oh my goodness. I wonder if it's like draining your blood supply. I really don't know. I don't know too much about lice. I just know it's bad. So you must have very clean hair, first of all, and then second of all, you must just be around too many people who are doing things suspiciously in suspicious areas where, you know, they just found lice. Or it's you. Maybe it's the hair salon you go to. I don't know. Anyway, I'm going to send you home. Let me take down your information. Stop looking at me. Take down your information and yeah, if you're comfortable, you can just stay like that. I'll just let the lice stare at me and take down your information. Okay. Again, your name. Can you spell that for me? Okay. And last name. Are you related to Santa? Okay. Well, just. How do you spell it then? That's how Santa spells his last name. Okay, anyway. Okay, and what class were you in before you came in here? Okay, I need the teacher's name though. Okay, thank you. Okay. And what grade are you in? Because I know that they teach 2 different grades. Okay. And then I just need to highlight some things on the sheet that I found. Just so, okay, so we had lice for sure, we had itching, you have some redness, you don't have any redness at the front like we said though, and you didn't see it then? Okay, so then you said about, what did you say about 1? Okay. And severe outbreak, yes, so we have to check your whole class, your whole grade probably, because I know that the classes switch, and you have classes with different people. That's a whole grade I have to check. You call it some reinforcements. Okay. So I'm gonna go put all this in the computer. I'll come back after I've called your parents, and we will get you out of here. I'm thinking I'm going to find a hairnet to put on you, just to keep everything where it's at, especially that lice still looking at me. It's still looking at me, and I don't like it. But yeah. In fact, let me look for a hairnet right now. I found one. Okay, I'm just gonna put this over your head. Okay. I'm just gonna put this over your head. And then I'm gonna call your parents, okay? Alright. Oh, I can still see it through the net. Okay. I'm gonna go call your parents. stay there. Don't move. Don't touch anything. Don't lay down either, okay? Because that'll spread to, yeah, okay. We'll be right back. Hello, which class is this? Okay, let me find that paperwork. Yes, just so everyone knows, there has been a lice outbreak at the school. So, we are checking everyone. Teacher. This is quite a small class. Oh, that's right. She teaches the advanced placement art. Okay. So this is. And let's see. This is. Okay, and what is your name, sweetie? And your last name? Okay. Alright. And I'll just start with you. Have you had a lice check before? No. Okay. That's alright. I'm basically just going to take some sticks and clips and look through your hair, your scalp, and make sure there are no lice. We don't want any nits. And if you do happen to have any, we will have to send you home, which for most people, when the nurse sends you home, it's kind of, a good thing. You're kind of grateful for that. But not so great if you have lice, Okay, now that I have my gloves on, like I said, we're going to begin. I am going to start with a brush here. We're just going to run it through your hair. And my assistant over there will be handling a new brush every time there's a used one. Oh no, there's two. Okay. And they will be disinfecting them for me to use on another class at a later time. Now, if we find that we do have lice, we may just actually take brush away, but maybe brush. No brushed out. So. Okay. Just going to do a quick assessment around your hairline with white. Okay. Have you had any issues last couple of days with your scalp that you've noticed? Itching or discomfort? No? Okay, that's good. Because I'm not seeing any redness and there's nothing that's standing out to me right off the bat. Okay. Now, there's already part down the center. I'm just going to take one side and clip it up, and we'll go through a section. very long hair. Start with this side and here. Very thick hair. Top first. You can just tilt your head for me. Going to take this top section here. Grab another clip. And don't worry, I will be brushing you out again before I send you off. Now I'll be checking the back. Looks good. Use the Lice comb really quick. assume that this side is similar and not infected with lice at all, but we're still gonna check. Okay. Alright, moving along here, and I'll just check the top. What grade is this again? Okay. So, I don't expect to see too many of you with lice then. A lot of you know by now not to share hats or brushes with each other. I'm going to need some new sticks. Hold up, I'm grabbing a new brush right now. Let me just finish up. You can swap out the comb. I know this gets out of class, right? Yeah. Oh yeah, a lot of people tell me that this experience is relaxing for them. I've even had some people fall asleep. So oh yeah. Yeah, no, you came out clear, so let me just drop that. Some notes and we'll brush you out and have you switch, okay? Okay. I have your hair parted correctly, right down the center. Alright, Miss Kim, you are all set to go. You may go back to class, or you may sit here for a little bit since your class is small and wait for everyone to be done, and then you can all go back together. It's up to you, and you don't need to pass. The principal knows that everyone is having lice checks today. So, alright. Okay. I'll take the next person, please. Student. Alright, hello, and what is your name? Okay, thank you. And again, you're in Miss Neal's class. Okay, and how old are you? Mm-hmm. Okay, yeah. Perfect. Okay. Same deal, you saw what I did, right? With Kim? Okay. And have you experienced any itching, burning, discomfort? Have you noticed redness? First glance at you, I don't see any redness around your hairline or anything, but thank you for the new supplies. Okay. A little bit. Okay. Again, just gonna take the light here and check around your hairline a bit. Your ears. Are your ears bothering you? A little bit. Okay, because I do see some irritation around there. Let's see. experience dry scalp often, or do you have any sort of medical condition that affects your scalp? Okay. Alright. Brush here. Very cute haircut. Yes, you forgot. Very easy to brush through. We might only really need the comb. So if you don't mind, let's see, where do you part your hair? Over here. I'll do that. I can start wherever. It's alright with me. Okay. Oh, we don't have any more chopsticks. Oh, these will work. Okay, yeah, I am seeing a lot of irritation. I'm not spotting anything with my naked eye yet. Okay. So behind your ear here, looks like you've got something here. Yeah, there is a bit of something going on. We'll use the lice comb to better determine, but the irritation is so bad back there that I'm going to say you probably do have lice. But again, we'll use the comb to confirm. No, don't worry, it's not because, you know, your hair is dirty or anything. They actually like cleaner hair, so if that's some sort of a compliment, you know, they do prefer cleaner hair. Let's go through here. This intersection here. This will be easier because you have shorter hair. Seeing too much of the irritation on the top that I'm seeing on the sides. Okay, just keep moving back. Okay, yes. A lot of irritation right back, so I'm messing up your hair. Let's straighten you up a little bit. Sorry about that. Just have to check this side and then we'll use the comb. So let's take this section here. Just gonna tip you a little bit here. Yeah, just keep your head like that for me, and we will keep moving. Here wants to fall out of that one. There we go. Open your chair, I apologize. I'm not sure what's going on out there. Did anyone see? I just hear a lot of noise. Oh, they're doing construction on the parking lot. Isn't a lice check if I don't lose my tools here, huh? Yep. Drop one of them. Yeah, you have a lot of irritation at the back of your scalp. It's like pretty severe. Go ahead and sit straight for me again. Thank you. Could I get another one of these? Thank you. So what I'm going to do before I put your hair down is run the lice comb through your hair. So just want to make sure all the knots are out of it before we use that, because that comb is not made for combing hair. It's made specifically for pulling lice out of it. So we can't just use it like a regular comb. So I'm going to start. Please turn your chair for me. Thank you. Start over here. Oh, wow, yep. Yes, 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 we did. Okay, I'm just going to wipe it off the cloth we have over there. Yeah, the lice are coming off on the comb. So, I don't know if you want to call it your lucky day that you get to skip school and go home, or, you know, if this is really distressing for you. But, yeah, I do have to send you home. I'm going to use a treatment first. Before we do that, just to have you prepared, so while your parents are getting you to the doctor or purchasing you a treatment, you already have something working on it. Yeah. Tina, can you please prepare one of the treatments? Yeah, if we're out, there should be some in the back. Thank you. Thank you. Sorry if it's pulling a little bit. Turn here just a tad. Have you had lice before? Can't remember if I asked you already. I didn't note it on the chart. Okay. Yeah, so don't worry. After some treatment and completely washing your bed, your bedding, any toys, although at your age you probably don't have too many toys, And hairbrushes, just completely get rid of those. You know, combs. I'd suggest really washing hats too, any hats you have. Yeah. Just anything that touches your hair and your scalp, either wash or get rid of to prevent them from sticking around. But you do have quite a bad case here. What was that, Nina? We're completely out. Okay. We still have some spray. Okay, well, how about... Yeah, I was going to suggest that. Okay. Okay, thank you, Tina. So we have some of the spray. I'll put that in after I do the main treatment, since we're out of the typical, like, over-the-counter treatments. We're going to go old school and use mayonnaise. Yes, we're going to use mayonnaise. I know it probably sounds gross, but it's an old trick. Yeah, old trick. It has to do with the oiliness of it and everything. Tina got me some for you, so I am going to apply this to your hair and then apply the spray. Tina can get you a cap to put on, and then you can go wait in the office for your parents to pick you up. Tina has already made a call. So let's start with section. Move it back here. No one will make fun of you. No one will even probably see you on the way to the office with the cap on. Like, that way nobody will know. And usually Tina gives people like shower caps, so it looks like you came from gym class. Yeah. So you should be good there. Just gonna start applying this on really thick. I think I need to lift the other section up. Make sure to apply it in generous amounts. Okay, so we'll start with that. I'm just gonna really glob it on there, okay? Especially behind your ears. Spreading it on thick, making sure to get it on your scalp. you feeling? How are you feeling? No, Gracie. Yeah, it'll feel that way till you get home, and then you can shower and do whatever treatment your parents bring home for you, okay? Or if they decide to take you to the doctor, you can do what the doctor tells you. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I'm sorry, this isn't fun for anyone. But let me tell you, you are not going to be the last person I do this to today. And you're not the first to receive a treatment, but you are the first to receive the mayonnaise treatment. And again, I apologize for that. We've just had such an outbreak this season that I guess we completely ran out of our treatments. Tina, how many more students do I have for this class? Just, okay. Alright. Sweetie, if you could take your hair down for me, that would be great. Keep the line moving. And then I will need Tina, do you to go grab the next class. Alright. Check on the other side. Need the clip. Have you shared hats or brushes with anyone at the school? Because we will need to inform them. No? Okay. Anyone outside of the school, perhaps? Oh, okay. Curious how this got so bad. It's okay if you did. You don't have to lie. Won't shame you or anything. Can you scooch over just a tad? Thank you. And they put me in such a small corner of the nurse's office to do this. I think I need to see if I can get that to stay. Okay, just do this. Do you have any siblings, perhaps? And do you have friends that go to the school? Okay. Yeah, so I'll have to check your sibling, and then, who did you say was their best friend? Okay. I can get them in here. probably do that right after your class, actually. So that way, if you and your sibling both have, you know, a breakout of lice here, then you can both get picked up at the same time. Okay. I don't think I really, flying planes over here doing construction today, huh? Still. Yeah, I'm not sure how much longer that's going to be going on for. Get that measure here. Tina, I might need more mayonnaise. Yeah. Sorry, I'm really applying this back here. That's good. Still need to do the top of your scalp, so I'll just keep moving along. Do the top of your scalp and get you that cap, and you'll be good to go. Okay. Yes, Tina, knew everything. Away from your face. Really tipping your chair there. Just trying to make sure I get all of your hair as best I can. Okay. Let's move it. Okay. Get around your hairline, even though you didn't find anything there. Just make sure. Alright. Thank you, Tina. There you go. And just gonna again take some notes before I pass you off. Just do that really quick. So your name is Melissa Joy. Alright. Okay, and so you did have treatment and spray. Okay. So I'm going to do the spray now, and then you can start heading to the office, okay? Alright. Tina, can you please give her the cap? Thank you. Okay, you can step over by Tina and she will help you, okay? Okay. Okay, so you're the next student. Changed my gloves. Did you get me everything? Okay, okay. Yeah, because we've got a little long hair. I'm gonna need a big clip, thank you. Okay. And then the sticks again, thank you. What is your name, my dear? Blake. Wow. Okay, Annie Blake. That's correct. Alright. And how old are you? And again with Miss Neal. Okay, just confirming. Any redness, irritation? Do you, have you noticed any lice? Does anyone at home have lice? No. Okay. Alright, so we're just going to jump into this then. Again, I'm going to check hairline first. I notice you have tinsel in your hair. No, it shouldn't be a problem. Should not be a problem at all if it's only in a couple of spots. Okay. Brush your hair out. Okay. The brush may pull the tinsel over, is that okay? Okay. Just want to make sure. Oh, it's been away for quite some time. Oh, you're on a vacation. Well, that explains why you did that then, huh? Did you get it when you were on vacation? Oh, okay, okay. I think we're gonna do the same thing with you. Your hair is pretty much down the center, just a little off center here. Let's go down the back. Just use the mirror behind you to see. Oh. That's better. There we go. Alright. Thank you for the clip, Tina. Alright, I'll check this first. Okay. So far, so good. I'm just working around the tinsel. Alright. I'm going to check around the ears. Okay, good. Nothing of concern there, but I will comb through it. The lice comb, yeah. Okay, I still need to check the back. Good. And same thing, I assume this side's going to be fine. Let's grab that side. Twist it off. And we'll brush it out. Okay. No, Tina, I don't think I'm going to need. I don't think I'm going to need mayonnaise for this one. Thanks for asking, though. This is just a question. So it's a question. I don't know, it doesn't seem silly that your friend over there. Ah, my poor friend. The mayonnaise treatment. Okay. Do you use a lot of conditioner in your hair? Yeah, because I'm finding that I'm having a hard time splitting your hair here, parting it. Good. Pretty sure you're all clear. weren't expecting this today. So I understand. I'm a little thrown off by it. Okay. Use the mirror here. Again, such a weird corner back here. There. See it for me. This is where I might yank on some of the tinsel. No, I'm not finding lice, it's just some of your hair's coming off. Check behind the ear here. That's good. Let me just put them back. And then over your neck. Okay. Yep, you're all clear. All clear. Take some notes. And then you can be on your way. And the two of you, Kim and Annie, can walk back to class. Okay. Alright, so you're both set to go. Thank you for coming in to have your scalps looked at. Nearly forgot to do that. Go. You're all good, okay? There you go. Okay? Alright, again, thank you so much for coming in here and dealing with me for a little while, and I will see you around the school, okay? Okay, bye. Hello. And welcome to your scalp assessment. Can you tell me what brings you in today? Okay. Just wanted to get your scalp double checked. Okay. I know, nobody can see their own scalp unless you use a lot of mirrors and a lot of magnifying glasses and lights and all sorts of things. So, no, I completely understand. And it's good to get your scalp checked anyway, because there could be moles and such on there that you don't know about. So, Okay, so and what kinds of products do you use on your hair? Is it just shampoo, conditioner, or do you use oils? Anything? Okay. Okay. Serum. Okay. And and like you said, no cause for concern, correct? Okay. Have you ever had dandruff? Okay, lice. Okay. Any conditions on your scalp? No. Okay. Alright, that's good. Do you dye your hair? What you have in the past? Okay. Okay. Alright. That is all good. Let me get my gloves on and we can begin. Okay. I will first start by taking your hair down. Alright. I have it in a lovely style right now, but I won't be able to see anything. Flip it up. So I'm just going to take this down. How often do you wash your hair? Okay. Yeah, that's good. Do you experience a lot of buildup on your scalp? Yeah, that happens when we go to the hairdressers. They can do a pretty good job about removing any buildup when they wash your hair, but it does come back after a while. So just comb through your hair a little bit. You can see that your hair is pretty straight. I do see some split ends, which is on the scalp area, and a little bit down here. But you do have very long hair. Did it take you a while to grow it out? Mm-hmm. Okay. Alright, very good. Going to actually use this. Alright, clip one side off. Much better. Alright. how do you find that the heat is affecting your scalp? Does it do anything? Do you notice? Keep on here. Okay. The excess oils are pretty common because we sweat and it just creates more buildup in the hair, but that's not out of the ordinary. This. Okay. Using my mirror to assess the back. Looks easier. Yeah, I am seeing some dry patches. Some areas where there is a bit of silk buildup. Like I said, that is common. Oh, got on this side now. And then I'll brush through your hair again before we continue. Because it's create some knotting. Okay, let's begin with this side. Again, just assess around the hairline to start. Yeah, there's some buildup by the front here. Do you find it gets greasier faster closer to your face? Yeah. Again, that's pretty common. Pretty common. Just double checking with you because it looks like you recently washed your hair. Yeah. It's hard to know in one session when I see you one way, you know, and then you know, you go home and your hair obviously gets dirtier, and so I can't see it throughout the whole process it goes through, you know. Yeah. Checking behind your ears. A little bit of buildup here too. the back. Do you ever experience itchiness at the back of your scalp here? Go along the neck and the hairline. Okay, just see a little bit of redness, but that could be, what do they call that? Strawberry patches, strawberry spots. It's just something that occurs. It's not a condition or anything. It's not serious. Okay, I'm going to let this side down and brush it out. I will feel around your scalp, okay? And you tell me if anything is painful, causes a weird sensation, anything like that, okay? Yeah, alright. Okay, I'm going to start up at the front here. No pain along your hairline. Nothing feel behind your ears. Anything with that? No? Okay. I'm going to move along your part here. Any pain? Okay, and how about along the sides? And the back. Nothing there. Painful? Okay. Yeah, it looks like you're a little sunburnt along your part here. Again, common, but we just want to protect your scalp. Don't want to cause any sun damage there because it can cause skin cancers as well. Okay. And everything felt the same, equal as I moved across your scalp. Okay, good. Well, like I said, aside from the buildup and occasional dry patches and the redness here, there was nothing else for concern. No lice, no nits, no other kinds of infestations that can happen on the scalp. I'm going to just test the elasticity of your hair in certain spots. Okay. Okay. Your hair overall seems healthy, like I said. Just a couple split ends, but you're going to get a haircut soon. Very nice. Okay. So that should take care of most of that then. What I'm going to suggest is we do a scalp treatment, okay? I have this oil here that will help with eating away at the buildup along the roots and everything in the certain spots, and it will also moisturize. So it will do those two things for you with those problem areas, and it will also help to heal the sunburnt area and protect from the sun when you go back out, okay? Okay? So, I'm going to we're going to move in the sections again. So we'll split. Pretty good. And we'll do one side at a time first. Okay. And then you don't need to leave this on for very long, okay? It only needs to stay on for a couple of hours, and then you can wash your hair tonight. But you can also leave it on for longer if you'd like. So if tonight's not hair washing night, you can leave it till tomorrow. Totally fine. You don't have too much breakage either from running a comb through your hair, so it should be good. Just throw on the hairline here. Hold it briefly. And then I'll give you a head massage, okay? There, yeah, there we go. Oh yes. Complimentary head massage. Yeah, I only need to do it every couple of sections because the head massage will work it into other places. And I'll also wrap along your hair, the parting in your hair, I mean, the parting in your hair. have very thick hair. Yeah. You're welcome. It's perfect thickness. Like I said, overall healthy. Grip with that towel clip. Behind your ear as well. Okay. Yes. What does it smell like? It smells like I know it's got rosemary. I thought it had a scent on it. I think it's mostly rosemary. Yeah, that's the one that sticks out the most. Okay, so I'm going to work it in with my hands at first. And then we have a massager that we use. behind your ear, and on the back. And something for this side. Behind your ear. Okay. That concludes the head massage. Just run this smoothing brush through your hair. Actually, use the regular brush first. That treatment also helps to keep your flyaways down, so you'll notice that you don't have as many nights. Would you like me to braid your hair again? Okay, I'll braid it off to this side. Is that okay? Okay, perfect. Don't put your hair tied back in. It's hard to braid with gloves on. Because I've got long nails. I like to get stuck. Oh my God. like I said, you can wash that out in a couple of hours, alright? If you don't want to, you don't have to. Totally fine. But that'll just help with everything going on, okay? Alright, and your scalp is overall perfect. I'll just take some notes of what I found, and if you have any other questions, you can ask me. But otherwise, you can be on your way, okay? Okay, let me just take those notes. Okay. Alright, so do you have any other questions for me? No? Okay, perfect. So it was a pleasure to see you, and I'm glad you're healthy. Okay, yep. And yeah, if you want to schedule an appointment for another assessment and analysis in a couple of months, you can do that out front. But otherwise, it was good to see you, and I'll see you soon, okay? Okay. Bye. Hello. Today you've come in for a dandruff removal. Okay. Scalp assessment, dandruff removal. Got it. Okay. So let me just start by getting gloves on. So, can you tell me a little bit about why you feel like you need a dandruff removal? Okay, it just seems like it's gotten out of hand. No problem at all. Let me just put my gloves on. And I will take a look really quick with the light, and then we will determine what we're going to do, okay? Okay. Alright. So I will assess with the light. Just okay. Yeah, I see what you mean. Now that I'm in here and looking, what kind of shampoo do you use? Okay, and how thoroughly do you rinse it out? And do you do conditioner? No, just the shampoo. Okay. Alright. So I believe you probably should use a conditioner. Not only will it be good for your hair, keeping it moisturized, but you can use it close to your scalp and that should help moisturize it. But I would suggest maybe getting one of those silicone head scrubbies, you know, for shampoo, like when you're working it in. It'll help remove everything off of your scalp. I'm going to start by brushing your hair a little bit, just so it's not all knotted. I believe I'm going to try to use tweezers to remove the bigger pieces I see, and then I believe a head massage to really get in there will help take off a lot of the rest of it. But let me just see what I saw. Okay. I'm just gonna fall to the floor. Clean that up. Do you scratch your scalp a lot? Okay. Yeah, so after I remove the dandruff, I'll just add a little bit of oil to your scalp, okay? It'll help hydrate it and repair. There we go. You've got quite a bit along your hairline here, or the part of your hair. Oh my goodness, I found a whole patch. Quite a bit here. There we go. Sorry if I'm pulling your hair at all, it's not my intention. Just a couple more. This isn't painful, correct? Okay. I just want to make sure. Okay. Yeah, quite a bit up at the front here. You really need to like dig your nails in. Not to the point of, maybe I shouldn't say dig your nails in, but not to the point of causing injury, but, you know, to remove the buildup of shampoo or anything that's gathering there. So, I see you have tinsel in your hair. Before I go any further, I'm going to actually remove that. Just so we don't pull. Don't want to pull your hair at all. Oh, yeah, quite a bit actually. Should be good. Alright. I think I've removed all of the tinsel. Maybe brush your hair out again. And then we'll begin with the oil and the massage. Yes, with your dark hair it is quite easy to see where the dandruff is. So yeah, this oil will help moisturize your scalp while also helping to carry away the dandruff. Do a little bit at the front because that's where it needed it. Let's, I can dust away the first. Really get in there. So I'm just working that oil into your scalp. I'll also removing everything I can see. But then when you go home and you shower later tonight, I would do a nice scrubbing again and then invest in the silicone scrubber for your head, and then a nice conditioner, like we talked about. And then you could even get yourself a hair oil. That would really help you out there. Okay? So from what I can tell, I have removed a good amount of the dandruff. Let me go my leg again. I'll double check here, but yeah, there's still a little bit left. A little bit left there. But you should be good to go, okay? Let me brush you out. You are good to go, okay? Alright, if you ever feel the need to come back in, if you feel like there's more buildup on your scalp again, we can definitely do something about that for you, okay? Alright, but enjoy your freshly cleaned scalp, okay? And I will see you in the future, okay? Bye. Hello, my name is Alyssa and I will be the one handling your scalp treatment today. We're going to do the full scalp spa experience. So I just need to make sure I have the right person in the room. Can you confirm your name with me? Okay, good. Good. And you are right on time. Alright, so have you had a scalp spa treatment before? Okay. Okay, yeah, so basically I'm going to be assessing your scalp. I may take some notes here and there, and then I'm going to pick through our library of products to use, and we will do the best treatment for your scalp specifically. Alright, I do have some questions for you. Do you have any concerns with your scalp? I will go over a few, and if I miss anything, of course you can tell me. But are you experiencing hair loss? Okay. Do you have an oily scalp? Dry scalp? Dandruff? Any acne on the scalp? Okay. Itchiness? Yeah, occasional is normal, but I will double check. Any hair thinning? and hair breakage or issues with the strength. Okay, yeah, I will check for that too. What products are you currently using in your hair? Like what shampoos? Do you do any special hair masks? Anything additional? Essential oils even? Okay. And how often are you washing your hair? Okay. Alright, what kind of brush do you use? Do you use a lot of heat on your hair? Yes, that includes blow dryers, straighteners, curling irons. Yeah, okay. Yes, okay, yeah. Okay, so now that I'm done with the questions, I'm going to go in and use our camera here. It is a special camera that allows me to look right at your scalp. I will be placing this to your scalp, parting your hair, moving your hair around, and you can just relax for this part, and you may hear some typing. That is just me taking the photos, okay? Okay, so let me run a comb through your hair so we don't have any issues. Your hair is very soft. And I may occasionally ask you to turn your head so I can see the lower part of the back of your head, okay? Are you comfortable in this position? I know that sometimes can put a strain on your neck, but I will be adding a towel that will kind of help with the support. Okay. Alright, good. Okay, so I'm just going to place this on your scalp here. I'm just going to be looking at my screen, okay? If you have any concerns, you can stop me. Seeing where you mentioned the acne, and there is buildup around the follicles. That is normal. It's just shampoo and conditioner that doesn't get properly washed out. Nothing to be ashamed of there. You know, some people are self-conscious when they have their scalp looked at closer, but you have nothing to worry about. This is normal and everyone's got something. Okay? Alright, so I am going to have you turn your head just so I can see the back. Just go ahead. Yep, just like that's fine. There you go. Still comfortable? Good. Okay. Okay, now let's go check back here. I'm just going to be looking around now. If I need to take any more pictures, I will. Do you sleep on your back? Okay, yeah, because I'm seeing a lot of the trouble spots, like where your head would be resting on the pillow. Alright, you can put your head back now. Right there is good. Alright. And now I'm going to assess around your hairline. Usually the hairlines are pretty clean because they're right at the front and we can see them better. I like to get pictures around the ears just because sometimes we don't clean behind our ears very well and stuff can build up there too. Alright, so I've taken all the pictures I need. Like I said, I did see the spots with the acne you mentioned as well as the dryness, and no hair thinning from what I can tell. Your hair looks healthy otherwise, but the ends, there is some breakage, but nothing a trim couldn't fix. I'll also do a conditioning treatment. Okay, so I'm going to be starting with an oil cleanser, and then we'll do the shampoo and conditioner and move on from there, okay? Okay, good. So, it starts with a little bit of oil from the strawberry bottle, and then I'll mix it with some water just so we can work it around. And I have a shampoo and conditioner that I think will work really great for kind of eating away at that acne you might be experiencing. Do you tend to pick at your scalp a lot too? Okay, yeah. Yeah, that can contribute to it. Alright, so I am just going to put this towel right under your head. So just go ahead and lift your neck for me. Thank you. Just put this right under there. And then just, yeah, lower your head. Lower your head right there. Good. Does that feel like it's gonna stay? Okay. Alright, so I'm going to apply the oil in a couple of places. A little bit. Alright, and it should be good enough for us to work it around. Moisten the hair. Just try to relax. This is meant to be a calming experience and a refresher for your scalp. Your head's going to feel so much cleaner once you're done here. Only the first cleanse, so we will use the shampoo and conditioner now. Alright, start with the shampoo, and this is not going to be like regular shampoo where it bubbles. This is high quality. Usually the bubbles just let people know that they've cleaned that spot, so bubbles aren't necessary, but these professional ones don't necessarily do that. So I've just dotted it around on your scalp. We'll work that in first, and then I will go in with the conditioner that pairs with it, okay? Alright. Just relax. Spray with cleansing water. Go. And we will end with a proper head massage. Oh, are you still doing okay? Good. Alright, now I'm going to apply the conditioner. let that sit for a little while. We prepare the moisturizer I want to use. The conditioner is mainly for your hair, while this moisturizer is going to be for your scalp, okay? The dandruff and acne could be due to the lack of moisture. Just gonna mix up the formula. Just keep resting. Alright. Alright, the moisturizer is ready to go. We just rinse out conditioner. I like to recomb through the hair so that way there's no tugging when I do the moisturizing treatment. Put a bit of a knot here. Good. So this is just going to get applied throughout your scalp. That should be enough there. I should be able to get into the back. Alright, again, just gonna work that in. Right, if you could just lift your head for a moment, that's good. There you go, good. So now that we've done that, that needs to sit for a little while. I am going to do a wrap around your hair, and then we're going to apply a cap, and I will do another massage, more specific, while we work in the moisturizer and stimulate the scalp. Just going to use some of this plastic to clean. Scoop your hair up. The heat from your scalp will help process the moisturizer. Okay. So while that's on and processing, I will do the massage, like I said. Begin hands, and then I'll use some tools. Cradle your head, move it around a little bit, and relax. Remove my gloves. Okay, good. Finally, I'm going to do a scalp massager, and we may use this again. And the cap is off as well. That. Alright, and it is time to take the cap off. Hair's looking very healthy. And we will rinse this out to the best of our abilities. There's nothing wrong with leaving it in. When you wash your hair again later, you can either wash your hair today if it's feeling a little heavy, or you can wait until tomorrow. It's fine. But then we will put some steam on your scalp, and that will help open the pores and let everything work a little bit better. And we'll be able to get all the shampoo and gunk out that has built. Okay, just going to squeeze your hair out. Perfect. Let me get the steam ready. go. It's just a little bit of steam. That's all we need. Alright, give me one moment. I need to fix our steamer, and I'll be right back. You can just continue to relax. Alright, sorry about that. I grabbed a different one that is charged. There we go. Okay, our heat is going to be kicking on, and the room is going to get warm. You may lay here and relax as long as you'd like. I will do one final assessment, just with my eyes. You had the issue with the acne over here. Check. Yes, the intention wasn't to disturb the acne, but I'll just clean it out, hopefully with the steam treatment and the moisturizers and cleansers. Everything's a little bit more open and able to breathe. Okay, it's all looking good. And I can already tell that all of the buildup has been removed and everything just feels cleaner. How are you feeling about it? Good. So your hair can dry. You can just lay here and let it dry. Like I said, the room has the heat on now. Just air dry because we don't want to do too much heat on it. I know you do a lot of blow drying and styling with hot tools, so we're just going to let it air dry to not damage any further today. And your hair dries straight, so that's great for you. So you should be able to just get home and enjoy the rest of your day. Spend time doing things you enjoy. Have some you time. Watch your favorite movie or so. Have your favorite snacks and just relax. Have a day to you. Or you could even take a nap. You're welcome to stay here as long as you'd like. Okay, I'm just going to leave you here now. Taken all of my notes, and I've got put the after experience. Alright, and I am all set. Thank you for coming in, and I'll be getting out of your hair now. Okay, enjoy the rest of your day.